oftentimes God has already positioned us to accomplish the things that he has put on our hearts to achieve. I've seen this time after time after time over the course of my career. And what comes to mind when I think about God's positioning is working with the artist Flame. Flame is my dude, that's my guy, we go back. I've worked with him almost to every capacity there is to work with an artist musically. And I'm so grateful and honored and proud of that fact. And what's crazy is how we met. Cause I met Flame in 2005 at GMA Week. Like, we ran into each other, but the way I met him was through his wife, Crystal. Crystal is actually from Cincinnati. And I didn't even know they were together. I didn't know they were a couple. And cause she was one of the first people I met in the CHH space back when I first got involved with Christian hip hop in Cincinnati. And, you know, she's really cool. Shout out to her. And so, you know, after I met him, you know, I emailed him a few times, and eventually I had signed with Holy Hip Hop Music, and they had distribution through EMI. So I was super excited and pumped about that, and was just trying to, you know, build up some marketing, because not a lot of people really knew me on a national scene for CHH. And so I hit up Flame. I was like, yo, could I send you my album, Behind the Glory? I just finished it. I'm dropping it soon, and would love, you know, for you to give me some feedback on it, or, you know, write a short review for it, which he did. And he didn't have to do that, but he did. And I'm super grateful for that. I used to post that review on postcards and pass them out at shows. And he wrote a dope review, you know what I'm saying, for my album. And then eventually, like around 2007, he was working on the album Our World Redeemed, and I hit him up. I heard, you know, that he was working on it, and I was like, hey, do you need any beats for the project? And he was like, yeah, you know, can you send me some stuff? And so I sent them a few beats that I made, and one of the beats ended up being a beat for Hold On. So of course, Hold On is man, I'm so honored to have made the beat for that song. It's still encouraging to me to this day. But at the time, you know, as a producer, I had, you know, been around for a little while. And one thing I learned is, just because you make a beat for somebody, just because they like it, it doesn't mean that it's gonna end up on the final project, on the final master. And so my thought is, like, the more beats I could get, you know, for him to like, the better. But what's crazy is, once again, God's positioning is really what got me in the door with him to produce 2 tracks on this project. So actually, I was working with another artist from St. Louis by the name of Jay Sun. You know, shout out to Jay Sun, that's my dude. I had been making beats for him, and I'm gonna be honest, that dude is picky in a good way. Like, he knows his sound, he knows what he wants. I made him beat after beat after beat, and he was like, yeah, this is cool, but I'm not sure. And so I made him this rock beat, and I was like, yo, like, he gonna love this. And he did, he liked it a lot. What's crazy is, I don't remember how this exactly went down, but long story short, like, I ended up getting word back that Flame really liked the beat that I made for Jay Sun. And so Flame actually took the beat that I made, the one beat that Jay Sun like really liked, and I thought might use, you know, for a project. He ended up taking that beat and making It's All Gon Pass with it, which, you know, another song that I really like in my production discography. And so it's just crazy because like, that positioning led to me producing 2 tracks on what is now considered a classic in the CHA space, as well as a Grammy nominated album. Like, that album was nominated for a Grammy. I can now, you know, I can say that I've produced on a Grammy nominated project. That's something I could forever leave in my resume. And so again, I just want to encourage you, like, God's positioning is untouchable. Like, you can try to put yourself in the right circles and the right spaces and rub elbows with the right people. But ultimately, like we make the plans, but God orders the steps. And he orders our steps even prior to us even realizing it. So just do what you do and keep cultivating the craft and be ready, because you never know when that opportunity will come. And if you are in position as God has placed you in position, then I'm telling you, great things can happen. So be encouraged, keep grinding, and make the most of your situation.